What's good, everybody? This your boy D Money, creator, director, host, founder of Dreams of Ruler Street Fashion. And we're just on another episode of A Lot of Fashion Podcast. What we're going to get into today is the 10 lessons that I've learned through my 5 years of experience owning, designing, creative directing for a fashion brand. So make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel first and foremost, and make sure that you stay tuned for these gems, as I will have on the web series a commercial break, but we'll be right back with more, gems as far as the lessons that I've learned as far as owning a fashion brand. All right, so we're back with it. So, number one, when you're owning a fashion brand or any business, you have to be consistent in your approach each and every day. You got to think of it as owning a TV channel or TV network. Once that TV network or channel goes black, then you go to hell because nobody's watching you at that point. So you need to keep the TV on. That means on your social media, that means on your day-to-day approach, whether it means passing out business cards, talking about your business to at least 5 to 10 people, things of that sort. Especially on social media, posting, at least 3 to 5 times a day for your business. Then on top of that, posting, reposting, you know what I'm saying? Also, posting content on YouTube consistently, just being in people's homes on a consistent basis is important. Uh, Brand differentiation. Finding, innovative ways to set your brand apart is important to building a solid foundation, for, your community and also for you online and in real life. With brand differentiation, I look at it this way. That's the whole makeup and, fun in building a brand. Having your full creativity and full display in different ways for your brand, whether it be, creating NFTs or, digital content, along with the products and accessories that you decide to make in, whatever niche that you decide to, partake in. Um, those are the, most important parts of, the makeup of what your brand is, along with the brand's message and story. Number three is, being careful who you hire. Everyone isn't, who they say they are. And so you have to pay attention to people's habits on these things, because you can see in order to trust, they have to take your, in order for you to trust them, they have to take your, dream seriously. And that means with their actions, their day-to-day approach, and understanding your vision. A lot of people, just from my experience coming up and also, doing work recently, uh, aren't going to have the same energy that you have. The ones that actually do, they're only probably going to have 80% of the work ethic and energy that you have. They're not going to have the fullness of what you provide. So just finding those people that even have 80% is rare. And that means that once you do find them, cherish them and make sure that you teach them and coach them the proper things that you need done for your brand, but also so that way they can continue to grow on a day-to-day basis and feel like they're getting something of value in return for the work that they're doing for you. You feel me? That also goes into, number four, which is being a strong leader. Learning people's habits and best practices to success can help your collabs or even employees excel in order to better communicate your vision in order to have successful projects. Um, this is just something that, I'm continuously learning on a day-to-day basis. I don't think anybody just outright is just a strong leader. You might have strong leader attributes, but um, it takes work and time, because there's all different types of people, different mindsets, and you have to tailor those mindsets in order, for everyone to be on one accord. So, um, like I said, that's something I'm definitely working at, and I implore you to always find new ways and better practices, so that way you can improve, your employees' work ethic, and then also, when you're doing collaborations with other, people, you can show them better ways to do things so that way you guys can get your projects done more efficiently. Um, Number 5 is always having a solid plan. For me, um, I wouldn't say I never had a solid plan. I had always had a solid vision, but my plan was always going with the flow. And sometimes you can't go with the flow. You have to really have a solid strategy and plan to what you're doing, and then as you execute that plan, you adjust, you know what I'm saying, your plans so that way you can go with the flow. That's why, in number 6, it goes into balance. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, I didn't have a lot of balance in my approach, which in turn killed my consistency as far as, pushing out, digital content. Then on top of that, making sure that my website was, up to par on a consistent basis with, new drops, new content for my website, as far as web series content and things of that sort. Then on top of that, sales and discounts, just being on point with everything and being on time. And like I said, just having a solid flow with what you're doing helps you to go with the flow when things, I guess you could say, are get out of sorts, out of things that are uncontrollable. Number 7 is let your work do the talking for you. For me personally, I'm one of them people that's going to show up regardless if I'm talking trash or, what I'm saying, I'm just, quiet and humble. But at the end of the day, when you're coming up in the game, you want, it's in order to, maintain solid relationships,